astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running.
Off the limb. It's one small step for man.
What's up, everybody? Check it out. We're still getting ready in the background. Hey, what's new, right? It is 8:33 right now on October 18th, 2020. You're crazy. Give us a couple minutes. Actually, give me about 1 minute. I'm gonna do the timer, and then we'll be live. Cool. Awesome. That sounds fantastic. Cool. All right. Yeah, watch. Wait, why does it have that up there? See, all right, it's fixed shit already. All right, look for the timer.
I'd like to evaluate the various paces that a person can traveling on the surface. You do have to be rather careful to keep track of where your center of mass is. Sometimes it takes about 2 or 3 paces to make sure that you've got your feet underneath you.
One segment, that's all y'all get. You understand?
What's up, everybody? Think it's working, right? Yeah. I think so. Kind of, maybe, sort of. Welcome again to another episode of the Drone Hangar. It's a little late. We never said we're going to be on time. We just say around 8:30. Anyways, welcome. It's Sunday, 8:40, October 18th, year crazy 2020. But we are glad you are here with us. Give me an applause. Those that are watching now and those that watch or listen to it later, because we do have a podcast form. Yes. What? Are you yelling at me already, Belinda? Shit, the show hasn't even started yet. Damn. Trying to get reoriented. You know, my mic's all different, and of course, as usual.
Who does your hair, Belinda?
We're going to get to her in a minute.
Is that one of them $50 perms, or is that one of them $20 weekly thing?
One man party Marty's over there. He helps us. He's the co-pilot of this ship. And it's a ship of fun. Destination information is where we're heading, but we zig and we zag and we go all over the place. But we promise, we talk about drone stuff. It just takes a little while. Dealing with Marty and everybody else. So there you go. And a little sound effects. I'm going to get my volumes all different because I was using my other computer. There goes Marty. I was just getting ready to talk to him. So here we go. Right back at it. So yeah. Killed my opener. I know what he's doing. I think I know what he's doing now. I think we're having a battle of the Halloween going on here in the background. You'll all be a preview of that here in a minute. Yeah. Meanwhile, this wasn't part of the rehearsal, but that's okay. You know, Marty can do whatever he wants. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and see what Marty does. I'm just gonna throw the timer on him and see if he actually completes this task. I know what he's doing now. He's digging for it. He's thinking, God damn it, I know I have this. Shelly, where was it? We did a video with the thing. I'm still waiting. We're still doing the opener. I was going to, bring you in and everything, and you decided to get on out there. So I'm killing time, letting you do your thing. Yeah, it's in one of the videos. It's got to go deep, way back in my archive, Shelly Vol's archive, and see it. Right? Did you have it on for that? I think we did it in the ending. I don't know. Maybe it didn't put it in. You about ready, Marty? You got three rotations in on the Jeopardy theme. Still over there. He's, getting ready. It's drone related, I promise. Not, but can't really do the show without him. He's totally killing time, and God damn it. So we're just gonna play this a little bit more. Marty, do you have a heart attack, son? You okay over there? We go ahead and just pull the camera on now. No way you're wearing it. Just gonna give you applause anyways. There's Marty. There he goes again. Oh no. It throws it over here to me. Hey, what the hell is this? Oh, Lord Almighty. Let's leave that right there. Yeah, there you go, Marty. Got your headset on? Yeah. Here's George. George, good to see you. Jorge. He's flying pretty decent today. Cleaning up the aftermath from today, getting his shop ready for the week. Good stuff, man. There's Marty. He's got part of his mask on. He decided he wasn't going to do it, and he just wimped out. Hi, everybody.
I couldn't breathe with it.
Yeah, there's no way. Well, I mean, look at Belinda. She took her makeup off, and we'll get to her in a minute. Yeah. And Brian's got sound effects. He was doing them great. Can you hear us now, Marty?
Oh, yeah.
All right, there we go. And like I said, it's zigging and zagging already. We haven't barely even pulled away. But stay with us, because I promise you'll have a good time. You'll laugh, I promise. BYOB, 21 and over. That's the only requirements. That's it. Maybe you like drones or watching, grown-ass adults do stupid shit for 2 hours. Talk about drones. I'm cool with that. That's why it's called the Drone Hangar. Get you some. All right, Marty, how's it been this week?
Oh, yeah, had a good week.
Oh, yes. All right. Good.
Wife had just about the whole, she worked Monday, but had the rest of the week off, so we had a great time.
There you go.
And we went to the mountains.
Yeah, enough.
Which that's the wonderful thing about North Carolina. 3.5 hours this way is the beach, 3.5 hours that way is the mountains.
Well, you don't have to go 3.5 hours to the beach. An hour and a half.
It depends on where you go.
Well, you go to Wilmington, it's only an hour and a half.
Yeah. We did that the week before. Or the weekend before they did the wedding thing.
But it's cool. Marty got drone pics. He went up there, and if you've got those, we might want to check them out.
We went to a place we've never been for, and it's kind of hard to talk about, when you're all over the country. But if you're ever in North Carolina, you got to go to Lake Lure. It's where they filmed Dirty Dancing.
Yeah, I told my wife about it. She knew what it was right away, and I said, we need to go there. She was like, it's expensive. And I'm like, well, that's okay. It'd be a good trip to go on, and so I think we're going to do that.
Well, the room was like
courtesy of Marty showing me his drone pictures. I was like, wow, that's really pretty.
Yeah.
It really is pretty, and I'm a mountain man. I am a mountain man. I am from the Rocky Mountains. I love me my mountains.
One of the coolest
But that was
things,
really pretty, man. I like that. The lake and the backdrop was the mountains, and you had some cliffs faces and everything. I was like, oh, I would love to fly that. Nice old hotel you were in, like 1920 something. It's like 100 years old almost. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm fluffing up your story, man. Come on, talk with me.
So one of the things they had done was, these old bridges that have, like, these old concrete bridges that have the little arch openings in the handrails and stuff.
Yeah.
Old time. They didn't. They built a new. Thank you, Belinda. Thank you, Belinda. They built a bridge, and beside of it, a newer one, in modern looking, and then instead of tearing it down, they built retaining walls inside in a curvy walkway type style.
Yeah.
And then they put beautiful flowers and plantings and all kinds of cool things.
And
made it a walkway out of it. So I'm like, why are you tearing an old concrete bridge down when you can make a garden out of it? It was just beautiful.
It actually really was. You showed me the drone shots, the video of it. And you got one dude all spooked out and wondering what the hell it was. And he's giving the evil Krusties like, God damn it, who's flying this drone over here? Damn it, where is the authority?
He walked up to
that's
my
what he was saying.
He walked up to my girls and said, "Did y'all see the drone?"
Yeah,
and they're like, "Yeah, we know about the drone."
But the picture you had of it was really, really nice. I was like, wow, they actually turned that into a garden. That really looks cool. That's kind of neat. And then I thought about it, and then Rue looked at it, and we both said, and I want to fly underneath that and over that and around that. Like the two bridges were right there. It's like down a river and the mountains in the background. It's like perfect. Like, and I want to fly that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, then they had this waterfall that was pretty cool, and right next to it is a town called Chimney Rock.
Throw that at you.
Chimney Rock, and that's a state park up the mountain to the right where everybody wants to overlook and see. It's a mountain overlook, and you can literally go through a cave to an elevator, and then go up the elevator, and then walk up.
The cave was really cool. You showed me some shots on the inside when you went.
Yeah, it was like
caves are really cool.
4 feet every day. It took them to hand dig out the cave.
But you got a lot of good drone shots. Like
we're talking about this and not even showing any of the shots.
I know. So this is what I'm trying to get at. Let me. That's why I played slapped a little time on you, because I was like, Marty, pay attention. When this goes on, means we need to. You're getting there. Get to this point. What I'm trying to get is this point. Marty, you need to post those some of those videos and some of those pictures on the Drone Hangar and the Facebook page.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
sure.
Post that up while we're sitting here and you're screwing around with your phone while we're always on there. Take that time and share those videos. Can you do that? Because you got your computer right there.
We'll see.
Oh, come on, man. I think everybody likes to see
I'll do it on the break.
It's post at least a couple pictures, something easy, just a couple screen grabs.
Okay.
Because they are really cool, man. Show one of that bridge, and then if you guys want to see it, just go to Facebook and go look up Marty Miller's first post on the page. It's part of the Drone Hangar.
Marty Miller. You can put it up on your messenger if I can find.
Just put it up there. You can figure it out.
I don't have them in my phone, so
this isn't damn rocket science, son.
I have it set up.
Get this shit together.
I know. I don't have Messenger loaded here.
You got it right there. Yeah, if you have it on Messenger, just go ahead and throw it on Messenger. Do it that way, and then I'll post it up. All right. While Marty's sitting there and digging around with the current technology and figuring out how that works, she'll move on and get the rest of the gang in here. Whoa! I
don't use this computer for social media.
Oh, I'll kick the music up all of a sudden. Spirits with me. Want me to change over and show everybody else. Here. Who else do we have?
When we do.
Marty joined in, so that's going to change things. Let me see if I can get it on like this, and then slide Marty over there like this, and throw the timer on for myself, I think, because I'm taking way too long. No match. There we go. There it is. Still playing. That means I can do this. Put Marty over here. Such. And cool. And there we go, the rest of the game. Try to get it within 2. Play the bells. Boom. Come on, play the bells, man.
Ding, 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 ding.
Brian.
Oh.
There you go. Did you have the sound effects going? It's good stuff. You're definitely upstaging everybody. We'll give you an applause on that. I can't hear you, though. That's what we were saying in rehearsal. Let's say something, son, when we're talking to you on a show that primarily people listen to. Believe it or not, they listen to it more than they actually watch it. Yeah, so entertain their eardrums. Talk to the damn microphone, son. All right, well, moving on then. Belinda, I see you've taken your makeup off today. Decided not to do her hair.
I left my earrings though.
You left your earrings on. Thank God for that. Thank Christ. That's all I got to say. You're tolerable to look at for more than, 30 seconds. Belinda, did you fly that at all this week?
No.
No? Yeah, you did.
That's actually the sim.
Yeah, we'll talk about the sim later tonight. We're going to get Belinda's little feedback on the sim. She had, during rehearsal, some things to talk about. And I was like, you know what? Save that for later in the show. I think that's a good thing to talk about. It was pretty cool. Way to go. Her experience with the wing sim and her feedback. As a beginner. Like, we call it beginner, right? Is that fair to say? You know, say intermediate. Right? Intermediate? Is that fair to say?
No, what do you call it?
I would say intermediate is where you're at. You're not beginner, you're intermediate. You're not advanced, you're not an expert. You're not, Jesus tap dance Christ. You're you're an intermediate. So we'll get your feedback on that because it's good to hear from that perspective versus, pro pilots and their perspectives. Those are two different things. And so it was a kind of organic thing we were talking about. Just kind of came about, and she's going to talk about it later in the show. Brian's going to tell everybody, where the hell did you get that mask? Where can they get it, B? Amazon. How much?
This one was like $11.
You don't have to talk slow. Talk normal.
You do not have to spend a lot of money to be cool.
If you want to get it, go get it on Amazon for however much you just said it was. Gloves included?
No.
No, those are extra. Got to pay. Pay to play. Got to pay to play. If you want to be in the costume game here at the Drone Hangar, you got to go to Amazon and get some shit. Or go to Spirit Halloween. They got some good stuff, too. All right, Belinda, where'd you get your mask? And how much?
What?
She said what? All I used was some ivory soap and a washcloth. Should beat me.
$1.
$1?
Everything's $1, whatever the name of that store is.
Everything's $1?
Hey, you know what?
Dollar General? Dollar Tree?
Dollar Tree. Hey,
Dollar
you know
Tree.
why I got it? Honestly? Because I don't do the trick-or-treat thing, but I love to scare the shit out of my kids.
She loves to scare the shit out of her children.
My husband hasn't seen it yet.
Hey, Marty, I heard you talking to Mike. Are you going to be putting a scarecrow on the bottom of that bird in the back? Or a ghost or whatever?
Yeah, it was the Grim Reaper.
Grim Reaper. He's going to put a Grim Reaper and float around. Where's this shindig at?
So it's AUVSI is an association for unmanned group of people, and they're asking people in their locale to put on a Halloween drone meetup.
How come I haven't heard about this?
So they just asked us like 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Oh, well, there you go.
Didn't ask enough people.
Didn't.
Yeah. Well, what it is they every month, like around the 30th, they have a North Carolina chapter AUVSI webcast type deal.
Okay. Yeah.
Podcast.
Yeah.
And it's a
I'm throwing the
podcast.
timer.
And so
Calling timer.
this Thursday, or no, on the 30th is
Friday.
yeah, it's like a Q&A on what it takes to go from recreational flying to commercial flying.
Okay.
So it's like
some
you
substance.
know, it's a group of chit chatters, and then on the 31st they want to do some kind of Halloween thing. So Fayetteville's doing one, I think Charlotte's doing one, and they want somebody in Raleigh. So they reached out to me and Flight Mike, and Flight Mike was first to respond and said he'd do it, and I always help him out on having meetups out there at Dorothy at Dix Park. And we haven't had one in about 2 months because Flight Mike has been in California doing a contract. And so looks like we're going to get back at it.
Okay, sounds good. Is that wake up time?
So go to Marty Million and see one of my pictures I just posted.
Maybe I got to be friends with yours. Why don't you share it to me? Put it in our messenger. Put it in a messenger, and then I can pull it up, and then I can show everybody else.
Okay.
So I have to drop the timer on you again because we're pulling up on the top of the hour, and that's already commercial. Did you send it to me?
Just send it.
Let me go see. Survey says.
Beautiful place. Gosh, can't wait to go back again.
You did message me. I see something in my inbox here. I'm going to pull this up and see if I can do it. Come on. I know I can do it. Come on. Bigger than that. Okay, let me see if we can go here now. Check this. Go that.
Yeah, it was a panorama that I shot with a Mavic 2 Pro, and I ran it through Air Magic.
I'm trying here. I'm really trying.
Dude.
There it is. This is it. I think I got it. Pulling it up. Marty, this is where you were, right? That's where it is.
Yeah, that's actually Lake Lure.
Took me a little while. I did it. I don't know how much I screwed everything up, but we're going to find out here in a minute.
I'm getting ready to send you a picture of the 100-year-old hotel.
That's okay. I don't think I'll be able to have a hard time doing what I did just now. I'm like, if I'm going to try to do it twice, it's going to really be putting on a strong Betty Hill. Like, it's going to have to sit here for a while as I figure this shit out again. You sent it to me again? You're making my life difficult. Damn it. Now I got to search for that. Oh, did you send another one? If you send another one, I might be able to pull it up. Send it to Messenger. You can do it, Marty. I know you can.
Yeah, doing it right now.
I don't see anything yet.
Yeah, I just posted it on Facebook. So.
No, post it on this chat.
Yeah, I have to post it on Facebook, and then I share it to Messenger. I don't have Messenger downloaded on this computer because I don't use this computer for social media.
And we're back to it.
I don't use this for, this is business. So.
And still.
I do all my.
Well, moving along.
I do all my messaging on my iPad and my smartphones.
Well, I'm going to go back over here.
And
I'm going to talk to the rest of the gang.
All right, so
Good on that. Took too long.
So now I'm sending it to you.
All right, so hey.
It had a post.
Stop whining.
Jeez Christ. Yeah, stop whining. I just sent it to you. I heard it.
Can't now. I moved along.
It went ding.
I moved on.
No, you got to show the hotel. They want to see
I
it.
moved on. I literally.
They want to see the hotel.
I moved on. I have moved on. I have gone to greener pastures.
It's a beautiful hotel.
Belinda, so you flew the sim. We're gonna talk about that a little bit. Brian, did you fly it all this week? Time is wasted. You did. Okay, good. I'm gonna have to try to decipher that. And would you fly using your normal voice? that would be best. Into the microphone. Say it with your chest.
I flew my little tiny whoop.
Why does it sound
then
slower?
I got on the sim a lot.
You did it on the sim a lot? How much did you do this week?
Yeah, I did do it on sim. Did it on sim. Got me some air there.
How do you like the sim?
I think it's okay, but
No but.
You sound like you're chewing gum and talking on a microphone, Belinda.
Oh.
What did you say?
Okay. I said no buts.
No butts?
No buts. No buts yet.
Well, what were we going to say, Brian?
it's good. I mean, I like it. It's fun.
She said without saying butts. No butt. You like it, it's good, but can't do that. You're on the timer. Timer's coming. This ain't rocket science. Tell us what you say it with your chest, man. And
say what you feel.
And Gus and I don't know. It's just not.
he's fading out every time he gets ready to say it. He fades.
I know it, right?
He fades out. Like, what kind of nonsense is that? What are you doing over there, man? Say it. Enunciate what you have in your thoughts out loud about the sim. Cut to the chase. It's what? Again, it's, and then he stops every time.
What is it, Brian? Come on, you can say it. You can tell us. You can tell us. We're your friends.
Come on.
Oh, I'm so wickedly scared.
I know what. I mean, come on, for God's sake. We're trying to extract drone information.
I'm gonna go get my wife. She loves this stuff.
That's right. You're right. She really does dig that shit.
She was watching Amityville today.
She's all in that.
She loves anything scary.
Yeah, all she loves on that Halloween stuff, man. What the hell? Say what you're gonna say, Brian.
It's good. I like it, but it's not like the real thing.
Okay. There you go. All right.
It's not there.
It's not there. What do you think about? Does it make you better as a pilot? Because you're, I would say, an advanced pilot. You've been flying for quite a while, and you say it. it's like I'm like, holy shit on a stick, man. Can you say it? Wait, we can hear you breathing. I swear to Christ, man. We don't even plan for this. This shit happens. God damn it. Brian, for the 7th time and final, say it with your chest. Get it out. And?
Here, if you're above the
And we're turning down all the volumes, so there's no excuse. I don't hear him. Do you hear him, Belinda?
Nope.
No.
No.
It's kind of like yeah. No. Moving along then. Swinging on back down to Marty. Marty, do you have anything else you want to add to your opener?
No.
No more information? What are we going to talk about in your news segment?
Lots of stuff, man.
Is it good, or is it?
No, it was good to me, but to you.
What happened?
Probably to you, man.
So, yeah, it's going to be. I don't know about you. It's going to be mess. Is that what you're saying? I saw one that looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
Why are you stalled out? Why can't I see you right? I can't see the normal.
Look at that.
What is she doing now?
She's picking her teeth,
seriously,
man.
We come back from commercial. This is what we're getting ready to do right now.
She's
everything's to be functioning
performing
normal.
dental hygiene.
What are you putting it in your nose? And then Brian's going to figure out how to use his microphone again. And we're going to have drones in the news coming up next. And then stick around. We got some more stuff to show you. There's lots of entertainment, as you can see. I'm trying to zig it back to zag so we get the destination information coming up after this. Is that how your sound effects work, Brian? All right, we'll be back in just a couple minutes.
I'll be back. I gotta take my makeup off.
Oh, I got to cue this thing up again. Hey, we'll keep that playing in the background because I got to figure this one out again. Holy crabola. I think this is it. Window capture. That. Discard. I don't know.
Oh, we done?
Yeah, no. We're still alive. I'm trying again. I got to switch it over here, and I think that's working now. I think. All right. And now you can take a break.
Okay.
Well, what happened? Everything's all muck. I'm trying my ass off. Oh, yeah. Welcome back to the Drone Hangar. I think we got it all working, right? Oh, man, this is crazy. It's a bit rocky today. I'm your host, Shelby Vole. Today is Sunday, October 18th, the year crazy 2020. Try it again. Oh, there's one man party. Marty.
All night long.
He's the co.
All night long.
All night.
All night.
And I'm going to see, I've been having a delay with you, and I think this is due in part because you are in this Skype call. And I don't want to boot you. I'm going to have to in a minute if it doesn't change. Makes sense? Because I can see the delay in our feed.
It's bad.
Yeah, it's bad. So
It's like it's locked on 201.
Yeah, it's locked right there. See if I got him. I'll go over here. It's locked on 201? No, because I see.
Right now it's
I see Brian right
135.
there. I see Brian right there. I see Brian. His backdrop, graveyard. Linda's decided to saunter in and bless us with her presence. There you go. And her doggy.
And the pup.
And the puppies. We all love puppies. And Marty's frozen.
And I'm frozen at 123.
Yeah, you're frozen. Linda's moving. And you can see Brian, can't you, in your call?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
and,
yeah.
And I don't...
Oh, yeah. Look at that cute little dog behind.
I'm trying to figure out why we can't see you, and that's very puzzling and very alarming. Because that's going to kill everything. There's a mood to be set here. Especially when Marty's getting ready to do the next segment.
Drones in the news,
I know.
man.
So I got to figure you out. I got to figure out what's going on and wrong with you and your camera. So bear with me. Throw the timer on me.
It's lit up.
It's just one of those nights, man. It's lit up. Yeah, I know. I'm going to say, okay.
Dun, dun, dun,
I'm going to try, man.
dun, 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 dun,
See if I can switch it and switch it back over to you now. See if it catches you. See if I can relink it up.
dun, 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 dun.
Stalls out, man. Here's what it's gonna have to do, Marty. Came to that time. I didn't want to do it, but I'm gonna have to do it. It's just one of those things. I'm gonna take you out here and I have to bounce you. Bounced, son. You bounced. Nice, Brian. What'd you just do? That was actually kind of funny. Well, I had to, man. I had to bounce him just to see if I can get him back now and inquire him into the video if it will work. Marty, do you have the news though, right?
Do 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 do
Well, I
do
do.
do do
I'm
do do
trying,
do
but-
do do.
We can't really see him. It kind of sucks. I'm trying to get Marty's. You're gonna have to listen to him this time. Marty, drones to the news. Here we
There's
go.
no problem with that.
We're gonna do it this way, right? We're gonna do it this way.
I
You're
do
gonna be
like,
still in
like
it.
the old days.
Oh wait, no,
like
you're
the
coming
old,
back. You're
like
coming
the
back.
old radio days.
Oh, you're coming back. Hold on. Now I gotta go fix the screen, and you might be able to get you all cozy and warm and
I've been
fuzzy up in here.
removed from the call. It says.
Yeah, but you have to. But you saw what Brian looked like, and you saw what Belinda looked like
I'm
with her makeup
joining
off.
the call.
Hey, there she is. Hey, quit talking shit.
So now I'm joining the call.
We can't hear her though, so she's gonna have to figure that shit out.
Let me play.
And let me see.
Boost this up a little bit.
I can see you now. Kind of still somewhat delayed,
And,
but oh well.
Dang.
Let's do the drones of the news. All right.
Okay.
So what do we have first? And the first one you had on the
We need
list
a dun, dun, dun,
was
dun.
the drone community DroneWorks. I think that's what you were talking about, right?
DroneWorks.
Yeah.
What news?
Drone community. This is the one with the big drone. The new Coast Guard drone that looks promising.
Oh, really?
It's your thing, man. What the hell? We're going down this road again. We gotta have somewhat. You sent me this link.
Okay.
You sent me this. He said
Yeah.
we're gonna go from top to bottom,
Okay.
and you sent me this picture.
Oh, okay. We'll go up before that.
No, I went in order. I went in order.
Did you get to see Steve's drone from last week?
Steve's? Yeah,
Yeah.
we saw that last week.
The big one?
Yeah, we put it
The
up.
1,000-pound payload?
Yeah, the big, huge one. They were all standing
Okay.
around it. We did that one.
Yeah, this one right here is like Coast Guard, thing.
Well, this is what I'm saying. Before I pull it
It
up,
looks
I mean,
like
this is
like
what
a,
I'm looking at.
It's like the Coast Guard painted quadcopter.
Oh, let me pull it up because I don't have it up, and I thought I did, and I screwed up yet
I
again.
thought we saw that last.
So what happens when you're doing two different live streams? Where is it?
I mean, if that thing was huge, it'd be cool.
Drone community. Is this it? Yes, that's it. Okay, there it is. Okay, I got it.
Can you
I'm
hear me
trying.
now?
I'm trying. I can hear you.
It's basically, it's just a picture.
It's just a picture. It is.
So let's move on.
Well, shit, I just got to it, man. I mean,
Okay.
cut me some slack. I just got to it. There it is. Talk about it again.
All right.
This.
So it's a Coast Guard
We'll keep moving.
quadcopter.
Yeah.
And
Is this a real image or just bullshit?
I don't know.
Well, you sent
It
it.
says new Coast Guard drone looks promising.
Yeah, well, I mean, is it real or not real?
Yeah, that's cool.
Is it Memorex?
Is it real or not real?
Is it
I don't know. Does anybody else have any knowledge on this?
That's
I
the
don't
first time I've seen anything on it. So,
Come to the news. Hoping you know a
like
little
I
bit
said,
about the
we're
news you're
gonna
delivering.
move on.
All right, that sounds like a very good plan. I'm going to pause everyone.
Let's get to something cool.
All right, hold on.
China conducts tests of massive suicide drone swarm launched from a box on a truck.
Is this a Reed and Shelby Reed again?
I
This is
think
a Shelby
there's
Reed again.
video of that.
Oh, Lord. Here we go. This is Shelby. Sit and stay and listen to me read. Hold on. Let me see if I got it.
I'm going to do the show and let you do the news.
What? No.
You're going,
We'll fail.
Look at him. You ain't even looked at it yet.
He hasn't looked at it yet, so I'm going to read it for you.
Yeah.
You did read this one, though, right?
Yeah.
All right, here we
That was
go.
a week ago.
It was a week ago.
Well,
Well, let me try.
Yeah,
So what am I looking
there's
at?
video.
So China conducts test of massive suicide drone swarm launched from a box on a truck.
Box on a truck.
China shows off its ability to rapidly launch 48 weaponized drones from the back of a truck, as well as from helicopters.
All you got to do is launch donuts.
So this was the 14th. So this is just a few days ago. It's not too long ago.
Yeah. There's
All
the
right,
video.
Marty. We'll give you a little
It's China-
splash
it's
of
China.
applause on the fact that it's current event.
Okay, so you can scroll down,
All right, so this it's coming out the back of this thing right here. All right.
and there's a play button.
There is? Where? Where's
Scroll
that?
down a little bit.
Scroll down a little bit.
Past the two guys in orange.
Oh, okay. All right, right here.
Dressing,
Okay.
yeah.
There's a little play button right here. All right, we're going to
Okay.
do that. We should get rid of the advertisements I don't give a shit about.
Yeah, you got to.
All right.
That's why I don't see those. That you're
Yeah, notice that this is all in Chinese too.
This is crazy.
So this is like.
Hope
you
we
know,
got some shit like
This
this.
is like don't. Look,
Wow, look at that.
Don't.
That's crazy.
They're
They're deploying it out the front of a heli.
And I was waiting for that heli to blow up, but it never did. So now it's parachuting down. Oh, the helicopter can drop them.
Wow, they're in formation too. Look at that.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah. China's getting way ahead of us on a lot of stuff.
Man, we need to get our shit together on that stuff.
Yep.
I'm not lying, man. We need to get it figured out, goddammit.
Yeah, but everybody wants to
Get it done.
make a ton of money off of some of the old technology that's already
that's
out
crazy,
there.
man. It's crazy right there. That's I don't know what to give it. An applause or something. Brian,
Yeah,
you went away. I don't know.
Don't give it nothing.
Yeah, well, we
right.
just need to get our shit together,
So-
then, goddammit.
This is going to impress
Well, I
the
mean,
crap
like
out
this.
of you.
That's what I need.
Even though this is,
right.
I think in China too.
All right.
Shelby.
Scroll down to Guinness's World Record, biggest drone display ever. 3,051 drones take off.
Where'd you didn't send me that one, man.
Yeah, it's right past the shark.
What? The shark?
Pro
Where the
shark.
hell is that? There we go again. This is not the memorandum that I got about it.
Do you want to use my phone?
No, you didn't use your phone. Which one? Georgia man arrested? These are all new. These were not on here earlier. Oh my God! You just dropped these while we were.
That's why I told you to shut up and leave me alone, because I was prepping for the
I
show.
already had prepped for the show. I had told you I had everything lined up that you had given me, and I was like, "Damn it!" And
okay.
then now you drop this on me.
Yeah, and then you
Biggest drone display ever. All right, so here we go. All right, hold on. Let me go.
It's impressive as all get out.
All right,
It
I'll
is.
give it to you. I like these things. These things are pretty
It
cool when
is
they drop. It's pretty neat.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, so
I've
we'll
seen-
transition over here, and I'll go over here and hit this, and
Yeah.
we'll hit some play, and everyone shut up.
It's pretty crazy.
Wow, man, look at that. Now you can talk.
It's Chinese again, of course. So
Look at that, man. Holy hell. Look at all those things, man. What's with the green screen two dudes slapping hands together? Wow, look at that. Biggest drone display Guinness World Record.
you got much to say. You're just like, wow.
Yeah,
wow.
I'm stunned. I'm bumfounded, man.
Yeah.
These are all fucking with this.
Yeah.
Each one of those is a drone.
So each one of them is a line of a mission plan. So if you've ever done mission,
Oh yeah, I
plan-
mean, I know where you're going.
If you ever done
Yep, yep.
Well, see, they were talking about this on another show, right?
Yeah.
How does it? Each drone knows where it's at in space, but it doesn't know anything about the other drones. So basically, they create a mission plan for every drone,
Wow. It's a lot
and they
of work,
fly
man.
that entire plan, but they never bump into each other because the algorithm that was created was like, okay, you fly a similar plan, for so long,
It's got a buffer in there.
and you're going to be this far apart
Right.
on the waypoints.
Yeah, I totally get it.
So
Look
it's-
at all
So
them
when
bits.
you look at
Can you imagine having to charge all those batteries, get them all ready to rock and roll?
3,051.
How much were they? How many were there?
3,051 drones.
3,051.
Yeah, and they had to have batteries, every one of them, like you said.
It's pretty cool, man.
So how many chargers is that?
I think it's cool.
Right.
3,051.
So we
Most
looked into this
UAVs,
2
airborne.
years ago. We wanted me and another guy, and we were talking to some people about doing our own little drone light show. And we looked in; it was like $20,000 for the software.
Yeah. Well, I'm
And
going to give you
then
applause.
each drone
applause,
was-
applause for the actual cool news segment there. Man. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. Each drone was $1,000, but they were really F-450s that you could build yourself with parts, and so there was like $500 at least.
Where am I getting background? How am I getting background noise? How am I getting background noise? I mean, seriously. How am I getting... And who took a dump
That's
in here?
amazing.
It
3,000.
smells like someone took a fucking shit.
There will
in
be
this
a
place.
10,000 drone light show someday.
Yeah. I think it's kudos to them. That's pretty cool. The military aspect of that shit earlier was a little scary, to be honest. And I just think that in a nutshell, we need to get
Well,
our
how are
shit
they
together
going
over
to
here.
shoot them down if they all got like little
We need to get our
bombs
drone
on?
act together.
If they got little bombs on
I'm
them,
saying on a-
3,000 little bombs, and they just fly over.
Militarily speaking, little drones like this are huge and need to be like,
Look
you
at
need to
that.
be paying attention to that. Like, you've been utilizing this stuff like for military aspects. I mean, god
You
damn
don't
it.
think we are?
I'm not. I'm just saying. I'm sure we are to an extent. I don't know how much. You
Yeah,
know.
we don't tell all our secrets.
No, I'm just saying. I hope we really are. I really think we should be.
But-
if we're not, we need
But
to be
there
on
are
it.
people looking into it saying, okay, when they start the Blue program, when they come out with 5 American-made drones that have been chosen just to take care of the infantry, and that's, just, little small 450 size.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? Man?
Well, I mean,
It's like real
they're
fast.
not talking about weaponizing them right now. They're just talking about using them just for surveillance right now in the U.S. Army.
Right. What I'm saying is you need
So-
to flip that. You need to stop thinking that way. You need to start utilizing them as a weapon. And they can be used. We've talked about it forever and a day. Way back in the day when it first started, we're like, what keeps anybody from sticking some C4 and an igniter on this bitch and then sticking it into a building and bam,
They already-
boom,
They already did that
dude,
in Iraq.
done.
I
But
think.
what I'm saying is it's so simplistic. Well, why not use it? Just refine it. Don't go nuts crazy on it like typical government contracts tend to do. And just make one that really you could use. The infantry could really use that kind of shit for surveillance, for recon. But as it definitely is taking somebody out easily, bam, done. Strategic, boom, done on the ground. I don't know. I don't know. I think the Chinese are. If we're not ahead of them on this, then it sucks for us. Ryan, what are you doing over there? Should we give you like a mantra, like a?
Oh, man, he's
what
looking
the hell
cool,
are you doing
boy.
over there, man?
What kind of software has he been buying this week?
I don't know, man. He's over there. I don't know if he's meditating like a
That's
Jedi
like,
or
that's
he's
like
what is he
portrait
doing?
mode. He's well lit. Okay. And he look better with a cigar,
Yeah, pulls out a Marlboro.
or one of those.
What's up?
One of those curved pipes, or whatever. One of those
Oh,
pipes like
shit.
Gandalf would have. A little Gandalf pipe.
21 and over, 21 and over, 21 and over. Swear to God. And stick it back to drones. Yeah, hopefully we're on the up and up on that technology. And if we're not, God damn it, get it together. Get it together quick. We need to be ahead of them on that.
Yeah.
Sure. Like that's pretty impressive though. With that 3,500.
Well, every year is more.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
it's 10,000 is going to be down the road.
was it 3 years ago or 4 years ago? Intel was first doing their first gig
Right.
down at Disney World.
Yep.
Then they did a bigger gig, and so now you like 300. and it was like 500. But this is the first time it's like 3,000. So I think 1,500 was the biggest last time. But moving on, pro surfer escapes close encounter with a great white and a drone caught it on video.
Wait, which one?
It's like a dude and a shark that's getting ready to bite his legs off. It's
It's
right past NCDOT secures groundbreaking.
Is this one of the new ones you sent me?
Yep.
One of the new ones, all right.
Yep.
Yeah, of course.
Yep,
NCDOT secures groundbreaking. Is that one? BVLOS?
Oh, you can go over that. You can do that one.
Oh no, we went pro surfer. You baited
Next
all
one
of our.
down. Next one down.
Nope, I'm already on the pro surfer. thing.
Next one down.
Too bad. That's my rules. I'm the one over here controlling all this shit right now. You guys get to do my bidding. Hold on.
Next
There's a
one
commercial.
down.
There's a commercial. This is the pro surfer escapes close encounter with great white shark.
Yeah.
And this is drone related. How?
Yeah.
Is the video?
Well, you actually get to see the shark almost eat the guy's legs
right,
from
21
the
and
view
over.
of a drone.
All right, 21 and over.
You know these sharks. They're saying that these surfers on surfboards look like
Yeah, they look like seals.
looks like
Yeah, they do.
seals.
They mistaken him for that.
So-
Man, he's coming around. He's like, I'm coming to get him.
They,
Oh, doing a little poke. Drone Films NS. Oh, man, that sucks. Yikes!
Yeah.
21 and over. 21 and over.
I gotta
21 and
get
over.
out there and
It's
get my surfing on, man.
Oh man, I could never do that. If I knew great whites were in that damn thing, I would not be going in that water ever.
Swimming around in there.
Man, I'm low on the food chain, man, compared to
get
that
mine.
bastard, man. That thing will kill you instantly, man.
I gotta catch me some waves, man.
No way, man. I'm staying away from all that. But cool, Marty, with some more drones in the news.
I got to catch me some waves, man.
Yeah, Marty's batting 10.
Okay. All right,
Point 10.
it's Bubba from Georgia.
All right, where is this one? Is this another new one that we're going down?
It's the one that's just past the
Biggest drone display ever?
Yeah.
We did that one.
Georgia
man. All right, there we go.
So old Bubba gets arrested. Georgia Transmission Corp.
I'm over here.
Been flying Inspire 1s for a while. Filming, transmission distribution stuff, and they had painted some towers, and they were taking pretty pictures of the tower and stuff like that. And good old Bubba said, "Oh man, I'm gonna knock this thing out of the sky."
So Georgia man arrested for shooting down utility company drone. All right, so here he goes.
Yeah, so you basically got
Awesome. Hey, how are you, man? I'm going to shoot that damn damn thing down.
That's right.
Coweta County, Coweta, I guess that's what you're saying. A man was arrested for shooting down a utility company's drone that was at work inspecting electrical towers. Edward Neal Pope has been charged with criminal damage to property in the second degree and reckless conduct. Wow. While at work last week, inspecting recently painted electrical towers that support high-voltage power lines, a drone crew with Georgia Transmission Corporation reported to the Coweta County Sheriff's Office that someone had shot one of the drones, forcing the pilot to make an emergency landing. And don't we have that? It looks like that.
So if you go down to the little purple,
so it's like, holy shit, we're getting shot at. Help me now. Let's see. The company says the drone was damaged, and the equipment cost $15,000.
Wrong.
Holy hell, man!
Inspire 1,
man arrested for drone.
Like 1,500.
Right. I could have just played all this shit, and this is what you're telling me. I read all that for nothing.
The weather may not even be on.
It may not be on our side. We're gonna just
dangerous storms.
Kill that.
Yeah.
And we'll let that play. How do I minimize this? It's like entirely too big. Holy hell! I don't want that either. That's even worse. Are we on this? Are we doing this, Marty? Did you even check this feed?
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Yeah, you got to
man.
get a little bit in there, and you'll actually see,
What is this?
Electrical towers.
Deputies have charged Edward Neal Pope with
Yep, I
criminal
don't see
damage
squat,
to property in the
Yeah,
second
you got to scrub a
degree
little
and
more
reckless
past
conduct.
those two guys.
Fox 5's Doug Evans
What's
has
that?
more on the story.
You got to scrub into that guy.
The drone was being used to inspect these big electrical towers here in Coweta County. The company in charge, Georgia Transmission, says it's a safer way to do that job rather than sending a human up there in a harness. Georgia Transmission Corporation shared this video with Fox 5.
I didn't know
of
them
its
things
drone at
cost
work around tall
$15,000.
electrical
Where am I
towers
gonna get
and
that kind of money?
high-voltage transmission lines. Inspecting with the drone, the company says, is a much safer alternative.
That's what you guys were doing, right, Marty?
that the use of
but in
drones
California.
has been a great use of technology because
We were
it allows
taking
us
pictures
to
of paint
get
jobs
very
like they
close
are.
to and inspect the equipment and not put humans at risk.
While the drone was at work last week inspecting these
Oh, here it comes,
painted
Marty.
towers,
Put the
a
damn drone. I'm
crew
going to
reported to the
shoot that
Coweta
damn
County
thing down.
Sheriff's Office that someone had shot at the
Yeah,
drone,
figure right thing
forcing
up there,
the pilot to
right
make
now.
an
Go on,
emergency
shoot damn
landing.
goddamn 12
Just
gauge.
doing my job.
Goddamn country.
Flying that
USA.
drone.
The drone
Don't
cost him
fucking
$15,000.
fly a drone over here.
Sheriff's deputies arrested a
I
nearby
don't care
resident,
if
Edward
FAA
Neal
says
Pope.
that they're
There he is.
airplane.
Says
I bet you he talks like,
beforehand
I am
that the
going
drone would be
to
operating
spite
in
the
area.
drone
The
out of
company
thou
says the drone
air.
never strayed over Mr. Pope's property.
At no point did
I bet
the
he doesn't
drone
talk like
ever
that.
leave the right of way. It was just simply there near the structure.
It don't matter. He's
And,
just shot.
that's
out
when
of
it
the
was
sky.
shot.
The company has filed a
Bum,
report
bum,
with the
bum.
FAA, which licenses
Hey, this
and
would be cool to fly
regulates
around.
commercial drones in the U.S. Georgia Transmission Corporation says it operates throughout the state, working with 38 of Georgia's 41 EMCs. Georgia Transmission says it's
Hey, look,
been
there's the rest of
operating
us.
drones for
Yay.
years very safely.
We're letting
Never
Doug
had a
Evans tell us
problem
all about
like
it.
this Before. In Coweta County, Doug Evans, Fox 5 News.
Doug, you did a great job, man. Outstanding work.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a lot,
So now
buddy.
take that $15,000 that drone didn't cost and go out and buy a real drone for your inspection work instead of them old Inspire ones.
I'm talking trash over here. He's
I mean,
like,
we had
bring
an
it.
X3
Like, bring it.
camera on there. It's like a 12 megapixel camera.
That's sure that's just stock footage, man. I'm
That's
sure
cool.
that's not their actual, frame. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah, it does look
Marty,
like,
you doing okay?
does
You
look
okay over
like
there?
motion camera.
You doing all right with the news? You got more?
Yeah.
You got more? What we got?
I got more, yeah.
Come on, man. You got a couple more
All
minutes before the segment's
Coming
done.
at you, man. Coming
Oh,
at
shit.
you.
Marty's going to drop the news intro again.
So, locally,
Marty's got some news.
just up the street,
I'm not going to do the purge
right
alarm.
down
Last
the
time we did
road
an epic
and around
fail.
the corner.
All right, hold on, Marty. Which one is this one?
Right up the road from us, North Carolina DOT Aviation at our airport, Raleigh-Durham Airport, this week, or I think last week.
Where's the clip before you start really laying it on thick?
Right above the shark.
Right above the shark. Jump the shark.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There you go.
So,
Do you want me to let this play for 2 minutes, or you want to go ahead? You can
Go
preface
ahead.
it. You sure?
So go ahead.
You want to just let it play?
Mm-hmm.
So
NCDOT
Yep.
Aviation
Mm-hmm.
partnered up with Skydio
Okay.
and the FAA, because NCDOT is part of their integrated pilot program.
Right. One of the 16 in
Right.
the nation.
Right.
Okay.
And they now have BVLOS authorization, which is very rare
Yeah,
to get.
That's pretty good.
And
Waiver
so
for
it's
bridge
the,
inspection.
It's the first waiver for bridge inspections in the U.S. So that means more DOTs around the United States can inspect their bridges with this new rule that allows them to fly with this BVLOS waiver. And the reason why they can probably get away with it easily is because they're using Skydio's AI technology. They
Yeah, I
can
paused it right here. So
they can basically give any one of their bridge
now,
inspection employees.
Skydio weren't they one of the ones that are the 5 that got accepted to be?
Well, yeah, they've got their
manufacturer or whatever.
Yeah, their X2, I think it is. It's actually their.
But that's not answering my question.
Yeah.
Are they one of the 5? You remember there's like 5
yeah.
companies that got it. What was one of the other 5? You remember who it was?
One was Teal and one was.
So Skydio.
One was Parrot. And
So
one
that
was-
happened first, and then, well, first was NCDOT became one of the 16, right,
Right.
in the nation, and then Skydio became one of the 5 companies that can make drones
for the
and-
military.
Well, this isn't military. This is
For
civilian.
the Blue program, yeah, for the military. So.
What for engineers?
Well, this is something totally separate. This is like what DOT went after. They're like, we need an aircraft, and we want to use Skydio because you can't really crash it.
But what I'm saying is,
So-
DJI is out of that market, right?
Oh, that's big in the news this week too.
But what I'm saying is, with this program right here, the DJI wasn't even a concept because they're not part of the 5 companies.
DJI is out.
Right. Okay. So I just want to make sure we're still on the same page like that. I just want to make sure I'm still following
Yeah.
the current events of
But
this
this
side
is
of the drone
bridge
world.
inspection and not military related.
Right.
stuff.
That's what I'm saying. This is civil engineering right here. This is
Yeah.
this is a military application.
Yeah.
So Skydio again is not It's not they're making not just for military, they're making for civilian use and application.
Right.
So even though you said earlier they were just for military, no.
Well, they have two versions. The one that you're looking at here is their first version, and I think X2 is what the second version is called. But the second version came out as more for industrial applications.
So it's 3D mapping this bridge.
Yeah, it looks like they just, instead of waypoints, they just shoot targets, and then they fly within the area. And because it has so many
so DJI this is crazy. I figured DJI had something with all this.
You can't crash this aircraft, so it's a lot easy for them to get in the nooks and crannies with this drone.
Yeah, right. I can see it totally.
I mean, in the past they've had to like use a special scaffolding that hangs over the side.
Are they waypointing this one as well, or is this done pilot with hitting targets? You know what I mean?
I would think that this right here is to capture an area, and they can fly manually.
No,
over
I guess
to
you
it.
didn't understand what I was saying, which is not.
Yeah, I mean, autonomously go, fly over to it and capture the data. Yeah, I would think so. But
yeah, are they mapping it
know.
to go through? You think? I'm asking you because you have more knowledge in this.
Well, some of the videos I saw, it looked like they were actually manually trying to fly through it. You know,
so they're manually hitting like targets that they had predetermined, I guess, and put them in there.
Yeah, I mean, this thing kind of shimmies and jumps a little all over the place.
Yeah, it was interesting. Hey, well, Marty, I'm going to give you another applause and some decent news.
But they creating a pretty map-looking model.
So what else you got, man?
So that was local, and then
that's
also
that is big.
I don't really have a video on it, but I have a little article in here about
remote
ID. Looks like it's going to go down a lot sooner.
All right, so this is probably a Shelby speaking sit and speak.
So remote ID looks like it
I had that one up right here. All right, so
it's actually on the table at the White House or whatever. I mean,
all right, so I'm gonna go over here and I'll cue it up over here. Yay! It's Shelby speaking time. Remote ID for drones.
OMB at the White House was.
Remote ID for drones is on track for finalization by the end of 2020. So we're talking now. On the 5th of this month, the FAA submitted the final rules for remote ID unmanned aircraft. Remote ID for drones and operations for small unmanned aircraft over people to the Office of Management and Budget, OMB. The OMB now has 90 days to review the new regulations, so it appears that the remote ID for drones is well on track for finalization and publication before the end of this year, reports the AOPA. Remote IDs on track. Okay. On the website from the Office of Information and Regulatory Affairs and the Office of Management and Budget, the rules are listed as having entered their final stage. Companies including Wing, DJI, and AUVSI have scheduled meetings with the government to discuss the rules before they will be finalized. Requests for such meetings can be submitted here. What did you read out of this, Marty? What did you gather?
I didn't care to read it, to be honest with you. You know, I pretty much know what's going to happen.
Throwing me under the bus. This is
I know what's going to happen.
Typical Drone Hangar.
Let me tell you what I think is going to happen.
Well, that's fine because that's what I was aiming for.
So, you got recreational and you got commercial, right? Okay, the big guys who make the rules and all that don't know nothing about drone flying, they're saying, okay, look, recreational, we're creating a little AMA field, and that's good enough. That's as far, and period. That's it. If they're going to fly, they're supposed to fly there and nowhere else. So anybody else that flies anywhere else is pretty much going to fly where they want to, and it's going to be like a renegade thing, you know. Well, all the freestyling and all that. Everybody's going to be looked at like that. I mean, you just can't go in your backyard and fly around anymore, nothing like that. If they do look at, people that want to fly like that recreationally, then they might come up with and say, okay, we'll let you fly like 50 feet in the air or something like that. But no, when they want to identify that drone with this remote ID thing, it's going to be done commercially a certain way, and it's going to be done recreationally a certain way. And it's not going to be too many choices on how to do it. So.
Want to bet?
Go for it, man. I mean, think about it. I mean, I don't have a lot of money. I can't fight government, right? So they're going to say, look, AMA, That's where it's at.
I know the riding. They
don't even know what an AMA field is. They're just going to say, "Look, we gave him a place, and that's good enough."
Right.
Oh, it's worse than that.
He's being realistic. I mean, you can have all the wishes and wants, but when you got to face your opponent and you got to look at it and say, because the reality is this. You know, as much as I might want it to be, the reality is going to be whatever you. And Marty, I have to tend to agree with you.
It's better to be a 107 and it not be a job and say it's a job and go through unlocking and go through
I agree.
all the procedures that I go through to do a commercial job and then fly it recreationally. Because, I mean, that's the choice you got. You can say, I got my 107, I'm going to go fly for fun, and I can do it because I'm going to go treat the whole flight like it's an unlocked, authorized, in controlled or uncontrolled airspace. It's authorized. This flight. And
I can agree with you a little bit there.
And so everybody's going to say, hey, get the prices down, make it. Well, I don't think they're going to make it easier, but yeah, I mean, they're going to come out with a recreational test, and they're also coming out with an idea when you buy a drone and take it out of the box, you're supposed to watch a link to a video.
It's going to be
and answer a few question tests before you can play with your toy.
I bet you anything. I think you're right. They're going to make it very restrictive. My prediction was these companies that won the thing, the 5, right? They're going to be the only ones that you're going to be able to buy any drones from in the United States. Like, it's going to get capped off like that. It's going to be like, this is it.
Yeah.
And even then, they're going to be strictly dumbed down to nothing.
Yeah.
You know, and you really won't be able to do shit anymore with that. And then if you go and buy, they'll figure out a way where you cannot buy any more like the stuff that we buy now.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
And if you want to build a drone, so you know how to build, and you got financial backing to build for commercial use, you know, a drone like, you know, used to be the old days, but now they're building drones now.
Yeah.
A few people, you know, building drones and all. They're going to have to go through what these air carrier groups are going through. They're going to have to go through type certification. And there's
That's
different
crazy.
levels of FAA and DOT and all these people that are IPP coming. They have to come out and you have to go through this process.
Why does it smell like some dog took a crap in here?
And
Did someone step in dog poop? It really does.
And they're going to just say, okay, look.
Need to air this bitch out. It's getting bad. I'm thinking.
What's so constraining about drones is you got to waiver everything because they want to treat it like a manned aircraft. And the only way to use the airspace is to treat it like a manned aircraft that's wavered to be unmanned. So
I see what you're saying. That's the route they're going.
Yeah, and it's a lot of work to go in and comply with these authorizations. And to do away with authorizations, then you end up becoming an air carrier, right? Okay?
Yeah.
Which is a big job in itself to become an air carrier. So
timer.
Anyway.
What I'm saying is, you see the writing on the wall. You're being realistic, and the
it's going to be easier.
It's going to be everything's going to be stuck to an AMA field.
Yep.
You're going to want to do anything outside of anything other than
anything
hobby.
Somebody
like
snitches on you, and the cop comes up. It's going to be easier to say, "I'm doing a job, earn a living. Here's my 107.
Here's my 107."
And he'll leave you alone. He'll go back and he'll say, I looked into it. You know, your complaint and. It's a commercial operation. There's nothing they can do about it. He's in compliance.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, that's crazy that you're going to have to go that route to do what we do.
And then the guys that are bando flyers and
you're gonna have to still
freestyle
get tested.
flyers
Yeah,
and,
right.
and hit the parking lots and stuff like that, they're just going to just like be like, the renegade skateboard crowd. They're going to just be like, hey, I get a kick out of flying until they run me off.
But that's the way it's always been, though, man. It's just the way it's always been.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the way we've always flown, or at least here, I mean, we started at the field, but we moved on. And
how many times have we been kicked out of places? I mean, grown men with tens of thousands of dollars worth of equipment, and some dude comes up here and says, I'm sorry, if I got to kick out the skateboard teenagers, I got to kick all you old guys out.
Yeah, that's true. They have.
And 20 of us just packed all our crap up, FPV gear, and left, went somewhere else.
Yeah, we did.
And went to the next one.
And went to the next spot. Yeah.
We kind of did that today as well. When we were
until the public will get educated and say, you're not supposed. We don't know what it's called, but you're supposed to be at some field. You're not supposed to be flying here. So.
I wonder what they're gonna do with the people that doesn't have an AMA field.
Brian, you frozen again?
They're not going to care.
No, he's not.
I mean, we have. I mean, I don't know if it's an AMA field. But
Locally, regionally, there'll be associations and groups that care, but nationally, like the Secretary of Transportation, they don't care. They say, "Look, here's the rules right here. It's good enough. We worked on this long enough."
Right? They're not. They don't have vested interest.
Yeah.
They don't have vested interest anywhere near anybody that's in this.
We see a whole lot of companies with millions of dollars that we need to make happy.
Yeah.
And those are the people we want to take care of.
Yep, that's right.
The ones that have the money to lobby for stuff and all that.
That's the way it always is.
And everybody else.
Same way it is in vaping.
Like what is vaping? What are the guys that with the booster boards? Like they like to ride down Raleigh late at night, and when those bikes showed up that you pay and ride around town.
Those scooters that I told you
they
were going to
just
eventually
showed
go
up,
away. And then they eventually go away.
The city was like, "What are y'all just showing up for? We need to regulate y'all."
Yeah. Then they left. Pew, just like I told you, get that shit out of there. And those scooters are nonsense. But anyways, that's old news as far as that shit goes.
So
well, interesting, Marty. Is that all your stuff? Is that all your news? I mean, you did a pretty good job.
Pretty much.
Yeah. All right. That was Drones. Well, I'll give it a little. That was our version. A little long. Drones in the news with our correspondent, One Man Party Marty. Good job, Marty. I'll give you applause, and then I know what that means. It means En Rue's back, but that means we're gonna go ahead and take our well-deserved commercial break.
In the house. What's up,
there's a mic. So perfect time. We're gonna take 5. We'll
our
see you
buddy
guys
from
in
Cali's back.
Just see you in a few minutes. Hold on, let me grab that.
We'll be right back, East.
I think I have it. No. Back up off that, man. This is going to be dropping.
I heard that.
Somebody busting skulls. Better back off my shit. See you guys in 5.
So you think you could tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you could tell? Did they get you to trade? Cheese.
So they're spraying that crop.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
There we go, Marty.
Welcome back.
Even though Mike's here, we're still doing the fucking show.
Back.
Mike's just gonna have to see how the show goes.
Well, it is my life.
Our buddy Mike's
'cause I got
here.
'em
He's
on
back
the
from
spot.
his Cali trip.
Welcome back.
Safe and sound. He's back.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me go over there and see what he's saying. What are you saying? What are you going on over there?
I'm gonna let him sit here.
No, he doesn't like to sit in front of cameras. He might sit off to the side if you tilt the microphone over there and you sit there and yeah. Mike could say hi. Say hi, Mike.
Say hi, Mike.
Really, we don't think we have Snuffleupagus up in this bitch. He's really here. Unless he gets all deep and low. Hi, Mike.
No crickets.
No, I don't have crickets on here. That's
crickets
usually
in the show.
No crickets.
This is a really good mic.
It is a good mic. Yes, it is.
Why am I so dark?
Because you've been sitting out in the sun.
Because you turn into the dark side.
All right, let's bring our ass to the
dark
game.
side.
All right, where's Belinda?
Again.
You're not frozen. You're totally fine. You look totally normal. You look normal, like normal. There goes Mike in the background. Mike came back from a nice trip. He was safe and sound. Went to Cali, did a drone job, made good money. And now he was talking. He just came in here and asking about the BVLOS from NCDOT. Where did Marty go? Yeah.
What do we have going on?
He said you can do whatever you want, man.
Introduce Mike.
We're going to introduce. This is Flight Mike. This is my friend. This is my buddy. Impromptu change. We're gonna, like I said, we zig and zag. But we keep it drone related. You know that by now. Those of you who are frequent visitors to the Drone Hangar. This is and this is my buddy Flight Mike. We go back years. Yeah.
Don't talk to that.
Listen to these old deep and low. It's the power of the microphone. That's what it is. It's going to teach you the ways. The power of the microphone. It goes like this. I run the show. I ask the questions. You're going to have a good time. Let me ask you this. How was your trip?
It was great.
Yeah?
I loved it.
Yeah, and we always ask everybody. And you're going to get hit hard. Here we go. Ready? All right. It's the time of that show, every show where we play Guess How Much This Drone Pilot Got Overpaid. Everyone start throwing up your guesses in the chatty Cathy room, please. Go ahead. Now, Mike, you got to give us a little bit of the knowledge. Like, how long were you there? Month? 6 weeks? 6 weeks?
6 weeks.
6 weeks. 6 weeks. And you're working how many days a week?
7.
We're going to make sure you don't give out, pertinent information. We promise.
7.
7 days a week? It was 7 days, not even 1 day off?
Don't worry. You won't get more information than I want you to.
I know. Yeah. So it's 6 days a week, right? Or really it was 7?
I was 7 days.
7 days a week for 6 weeks. Giving all our viewers a chance to tally up the numbers.
That's a lie. I had.
He's lying. There's fibbing.
I had 2 days off out of that 6 weeks.
All right, so out of those six weeks, you worked almost every day but 2. And without giving out prices, everybody, it's your turn now. Guess. We'll figure out what we're going to give away, but guess how much Flight Mike made. I'm sure it's a pretty penny. Oh, yes. And thank you. And we'll figure it out, and you'll let us know if we came close. And everybody's going to guess as we move along. So, Mike, would you suggest people go in and get their Part 1 of 7 and go get jobs like these? Because we've been asking a lot of people lately.
No, I would not.
No? You would not?
Hell no.
Why?
So you could take away from my paycheck?
I knew it.
How do you sound?
I do say that. Stay away. No, you don't need to go here. They are good gigs. Like if you can land a gig, they're worth they're nice little honey holes.
Nah. I would tell people to stick to the 9 to 5.
Stick to the 9 to 5.
Stick to the 9 to 5.
It is. I mean, you're gone, man. You're gone for 6 weeks at a crack.
I'm
and
gone.
You're,
I just had twins, and I'm gone most of the time. So
yeah.
I would not suggest it.
It's not.
22. Congratulations.
He's the one. He had twins, just like Abba did.
What did the young lady say? What did the young lady say?
I don't know. She has to say it again. Say it again, Belinda. Say it louder. We couldn't quite understand.
I said you're a 20. Congratulations.
You're a 20.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I am.
There he is. You had girls, though, right?
Yes. 2 girls.
And Abba had boys. Is that right?
Abba had boys.
Oh, Abba has boys. He was going to be on the show. He normally is, but he literally just had them the last week. Yep. So he's way behind. He's gonna be dealing.
Well, they're in ICU, right? Or
I don't know if they're home yet. They
NICU.
were in NICU for a while.
Let me tell you,
yeah,
my
I think
babies
you-
were not in
you said
ICU.
you
They
did.
were pretty heavy, healthy motherfuckers.
Oh yes, that's fucking great, dude.
Who is that?
That's Mike. That's Flight Mike. He's my buddy.
Flight Mike.
He came in.
Flight Mike.
He blew in with the wind, and he just came back from Cali, and he was giving us an update on his drone job that he's been doing. Second year in a row, right? This is the second year you've done it, correct?
Third.
Man, there we go. Man, there you go. Marty didn't go this year. I'm assuming he will be going next year. You think it's going to be a repeating next year? Will it
But
be another contract?
I have been with different companies.
Yeah.
All 3 years.
Did you want to tell anybody how much you made last year?
No.
Okay. But it was enough, right? It was good.
It was okay.
It was okay? Let me be realistic. Was it decent? I know what it is, I think.
It was okay.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, but, you know.
It's a lot of work, though.
If you knew what I made the 3 years before that, then you'd think it was okay, too.
Well, I mean, for a drone job, it's good.
For a drone job, it was okay.
For if droning is going to be your thing, to go fetch some cash.
But I wouldn't tell anybody to do that.
Well, it's just because you don't want them to take a piece of the pie.
Hell yeah.
Little splash this and a splash that. When's your next one then? Because I know you work with multiple companies, so you kind of bounce all over. You're all over the country. You're going to be doing the same repeat like last year? Kind of do the same thing? Kind of float the coast?
I don't know, man. My wife has got a pretty short leash on me right now.
Oh,
so I might be doing the show more with you guys than really on the road.
Uh-oh, sounds like someone's in deep shit. She's getting in trouble, man.
No.
Just she's like, all right, enough. You need to be home.
Dude, are you kidding? You should have seen the gift I showed up when I came back.
Uh-oh.
I am nowhere near.
You're nowhere near in trouble. It's like, I made my dollars work for me. I worked hard for them bones. Now I'm gonna make them bones work for me.
I did.
Yeah, they did. So she's happy. Everything's cool then.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like to hear that,
we
man.
just hanging out.
Cool. And that's
But
the
let
nice
me
thing
tell
when you make a big fat chunk.
But let me tell you,
you got a little leeway to figure out the next one until the next gig shows up.
But
if you want it that way,
don't be alarmed. I'm gonna say something that might be a little scary.
Well, I knew you loved me,
but
but we didn't have to go that far.
I have a crazy sore throat.
Okay. Well, now we're really getting there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. It was all your fault. I have a crazy sore throat should be the name of my sex tape.
But really, what's wrong? What?
So one night when we were in Cali, we fell asleep and the smoke rolled in on us in our tent.
Oh, really? From the fires?
Yeah. So
man.
So I got burnt up, me and my man out there. So yeah, I might have a little rasp every so here and there.
So you got affected by that. That sucks, man.
Oh yeah, I mean, look, dude, I'm gonna show you some pics in a sec. It was kind of scary.
You literally just rolled in. Mike just showed up tonight. We haven't seen him since he's left. So Mike, and you moved into a new pad, so you got a new place, and you're dealing with that. So he's enjoying the fruits of a lot of labor. His tree bears lots of fruit right now.
Do you want your seat back, Hanson?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll toss. We're gonna toss Mike. Say bye, Mike.
I just threw the king out of his seat.
It's all right.
You
want another chair? We got another chair.
Marty, you
got
okay?
a chair right there, man.
Damn,
Oh.
that's super disrespectful. I just threw the king out.
King of what? King of slow ass shit nonsense.
What are you talking about?
I'm teasing him. He knows I am.
Marty's the god.
It's part of this. Marty's. Yeah. You just gotta you have to come here to meet him in person to really know what Marty's like. It's actually pretty cool. That's why we hang out here.
There you go.
What are they saying in Chattahoochee land, Belinda?
There's just a few people are guessing and.
No numbers.
Like, well.
10,000.
You said
Tell me.
125,000.
38.5.
Right.
38,005.
I said 38.5.
Wait, 38.5 for what? What's
For your
38.5?
drone job.
Your job.
For your job.
That's how much you thought I made for 6 weeks?
Yeah.
Oh my God! What do they think I'm doing? That's some high class hoe shit. Like I don't know how much dick y'all think I suck, but damn, like what?
21 and over. Remember, 21 and over. BYOB though.
Oh wait,
no, you're good. We preface it. This is age restricted.
Are you sure?
Yes, we are age restricted. You're fine, man. It's the way it rolls here, man. And the bottom line is, I set the rules and the standards. I'm running this motherfucking committee. Oh, that's the one word I gotta stop saying now. Sorry.
Supposed to not be.
Supposed to say the only MF is the only one I don't want to keep
Marty,
A little harsh.
is this what you deal with every Sunday, Marty?
Yeah. Marty.
What do you mean deal with? Marty's
the
part of
rest
it. This is literally part of it.
What about the rest of them?
So go ahead.
What? Go ahead.
Who's
what?
going ahead?
You were.
No.
You were. You stopped us. You said you deal with this every weekend, so we're waiting for you. Talk to us.
We deal
Yeah,
with
talk
it
to us like
every
Marty
weekend.
does. Talk to us like Marty does.
I'm talking to you. Yeah.
It's quiet.
Is this what y'all do every
Yeah.
Sunday?
No, we're waiting for you to tell us more about your trip.
What do y'all
Tell
want to
us
hear?
about your
Ask me.
Come on.
Well, we said 38.5 was too much.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
well.
For six,
Yeah,
for
stay
6
with
weeks,
us.
Right,
For 6
10,000.
weeks.
Yeah.
For 6 weeks, 38 is outrageous, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
All right,
okay.
so-
That's
So
just
the next-
outrageous.
So
What do you think it- what-
Right, said 10,000.
So 10,000 was another one.
No.
No, that's not it
said
either.
$125. 125 because he's going to stay on the low ball, like price right.
125 what?
Yeah.
$125.
A what? A job?
Brian said 6,000. No, for
No
your
way.
total job, silly.
6,000 for my whole job?
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
Brian said.
I can see that. No.
Okay. No,
I can't.
that's all we have.
I say
He said 125.
6 weeks. 6 weeks, 7 days a week. 20.
20,000?
20 something.
No.
Okay, that's all we have.
Am I too low?
So, who won?
No. Am I too low? Which is
Let me
really
get
how
the
we do it.
price.
The numbers were what? Seriously, 38.5. The other one was 10,000. The other one was mine. It was 22,500. Who got closest without going over?
And he said
Me?
125.
Did I?
Oh, no. What I told you.
You don't have to tell me the number. Did I go over or?
No. What I told you is whoever guessed, I would tell you if they were on the number. I didn't tell you I'd give you the over-under.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So we got.
Yeah, you wanna know the number.
Someone said 200. 200 is that what you're saying? I don't know what the hell kind of price that is.
Yeah,
You're not going
I
to get
don't
the
know
number.
what-
Brian, what did you say? How much ridiculous number? 6,000? That's all you said?
He said
If
6,000.
somebody guesses the number, even in the vicinity, I'll say
45,000.
Wow. Wow.
I
Wow.
said 38.5. He told me I was crazy.
Yeah, that 38.5 was outrageous.
Okay, 22,000.
I go with 22.5. That's what I went with. So we got to bring it back on this. Come on, man. Someone's got to be right.
No.
26,000.
Nobody has been right.
No one?
No, nobody has been
All right, we'll let it sit then. We'll figure it out one day.
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out one day. I'll let you all know if you got close.
$8,000.
No.
8,000.
It's got to be close to 20. It's got to be. For 6 weeks?
You think so?
Yeah. If I'm doing the math right,
Dang,
I got to do
y'all.
down here on my calculator.
And
I can pull that up.
Yeah, but I've seen you do math.
Yeah.
He can only count to 21 naked, just so y'all know. And it only gets to 20 and a half.
Check him out. All right, so anything, you said you got a whole bunch of videos, and so did you do a lot of like extra flying?
Hell yeah.
You did?
Hell
All right,
yeah.
that was the main thing. 'Cause
Yeah.
you going to, like, did you catch your fire stuff? You know, did you get any of the, like, the fires?
Man,
Try to stay out of that or no?
All right, so the fires that I caught on video were by phone.
By phone? Okay.
Yeah.
And what kind of locations did you hit then when you were off, when you were getting some downtime, you were able to go and fly? What were like primarily you were hitting?
Oh no, so I didn't have any downtime, so I was just kind of flying in between shots because I was
okay.
also catching like so we might be filming like a target, but like to the right of me might be something else.
Oh, okay. So during the flight, you would
Right,
actually
like
pivot over and just grab
yeah, and
something?
we're taking photos the whole time, so I pretty much will like.
Were
just
you
cut
the
over.
R pick?
Yeah.
You are. So then you were basically like, hey, I'm going up here and I'm gonna take this real quick, so everyone else, VOs, just sit there and shut up.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
everybody just kind of sits there. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're in charge. So if you're saying I'm going to go look at this and you're going to capture some image, you could, without catching any flack.
I mean, not really, because what I'm doing is essentially is like I'm just kind of catching video in between the shot, in the movements of the shots.
Okay.
Like I said, we had the scope of work was so extensive. We had to pretty much, we were up in the air and charging batteries all day from like sunrise till sunset.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
So, like
how many hours a day were you working? 12? I mean, that's a lot, man. That's a lot of working.
I mean, it
And
depended.
he didn't make 38.5?
It's got to make sense.
It depended.
Oh, I know, man.
It depended on what it is.
Mike doesn't. It's hard to crack his shell. Unlike Marty. Marty's very easy. He's loose lips, sinking ship fool. I'm telling you what, man. Look at him slowly turn, looking in disgust.
Yo, is this how you talk about Marty?
We joke back and forth the whole damn time, man. This is how the show's always worked.
Crazy. Should have worked with the fourth show.
Yeah. All right, so give us some like locations that you did hit. Like, what did you see? What's like some of the unique ones that you hit?
I mean, just a bunch of different spots, but like, I'll tell you what, Mammoth is beautiful.
I've never been.
Neither have I.
Never been. Heard of it? I've heard of it. So it's a ski resort.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no snow on it right now. What does it look like? Were they getting beat up with fires or no?
So, no, but they were getting beat up with the smoke rolling right over the mountain. From
Oh, okay.
the side. Yeah, and then so like at the top of the mountain is all rock. So it's like just a matter of just like one spark rolling over that hill and just lighting up a whole nother town. So.
Yep. I saw a video on YouTube where a guy was, I guess he does like custom pickups and whatnot, and he was in Cali and they were trying to leave, and he was showing like every other hour, like, and made it into a video of how the spark would fly over the top of the mountain and landed down and then caught the other side of the mountain, which then turned and burned all the way onto his ranch and like killed burned off half his ranch. Yeah, and it was like quick too. They was like moving fast and all
Dude,
kind of nonsense.
I was driving east out of LA.
What? What the hell happened?
Fucking Marty.
What happened?
Marty's a trip. What are you talking about?
What? It scared us to death.
Yeah.
What'd he say? What'd he say?
Yo, I fucking love Marty. Let me tell you that.
Oh, we love Marty.
Yo,
everybody loves Marty.
Let me tell you this. I wouldn't be in this if it wasn't for Marty.
I know. Marty got us into all this, man.
Marty
literally did create a lot of monsters here.
And then Marty nursed me along the way.
Well, all right then.
Seriously, he let me come into this beautiful shop and use it whenever I needed to build.
Yeah, that's true. Marty does.
Wings,
yep.
Build these quads, Scorpions, these Y6 frames.
I think Mike thinks we don't love Marty.
I don't think. I don't think. I don't think you spread enough love to that guy.
Oh yeah, man, we spread a ton of love on him, man.
All right, well.
Look at Brian. Brian, you're thinking? Are you in a Jedi pose, or what are you thinking of? Are you still thinking of a number of how much? Again, this drone pilot got overpaid. How much?
He said 87.5.
87.5. 87.80. 8,000.
87.80. Sorry.
I don't think so. Mike wouldn't move for that kind of change. That's change. He makes more than that. Mike, he's got to be close to 20. Am I right?
Huh?
Wait.
It's close to 20.
What?
Close to 20?
87,000?
No, 8,780. He's throwing a real rod. He's trying. He's got to be close to 20K, man.
I thought the 87.
Because you drove all the way out there and you drove all the way back.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, you get per diem. You get all that.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure it out. But it's good to see you, Mike. Nonetheless, glad you made it back and you didn't hurt yourself and you got a cool video. So we're gonna go ahead and check that shit out here during commercial.
Oh yeah.
And let's see, Belinda, we're gonna
take.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's going on with your job?
Oh, mine. We're not flying tomorrow. As far as Valencia goes. Yeah. Oh man.
Let's talk about.
Yeah, we've already tried. Overpaid.
Let's
do
talk
it.
about overpaid.
How much you gonna figure out? How much you gotta pay? Because remember, I signed what's called an NDA. I can't say anything about nothing. I already put insurance on me. I made Marty even read it out loud. I got him. He knows it. Can't talk about it.
Come on. You can't ask questions. You can't ask questions.
Oh, I
you
can.
won't answer yourself.
Yeah, I can.
Man, that means your fortitude is real small. That means the balls on you is like.
He's trying to get my goat. Ain't gonna work. Still getting paid. Yeah, we're supposed to fly tomorrow, but right now apparently ceilings are too low, so we're not in the morning, but we probably will later in the day.
What are you doing up there?
Me? Up there right now? I'm just VOing and your consultant.
Well, I'm glad you're getting paid for nothing.
I know, exactly, right? Exactly. I think it's great. It's a good way to get the resume.
Let me tell you.
Good to get a resume and then get the jump up.
Let me tell you, VOs are crucial.
Well, you got to have them, otherwise you can't exercise your Part 107.
VOs are crucial.
You can't do your 107 without them.
And if you don't have a good VO, it's a shitty day.
Yeah. I get along with my RPIC. He's actually a really cool guy.
Right,
he knows what he's doing. I don't know. Marty, were you VOing or were you RPICing out there?
VOing.
He was VOing out there? Okay.
Yeah.
VO's got to stick together.
Yeah, VOing is hard. But listen, VOing is different where you doing it and what Marty had.
Oh, yeah, it's totally
Marty
different.
had to fucking carry mad equipment up and down the mountain.
Marty did?
Yeah.
What, are you using like a pack mule?
No, everybody did.
Everybody did?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw those pictures. You guys were like in
much,
very isolated areas, man.
Well, Marty,
like,
yeah.
Trees on roads, dirt, like just you knew it was a road as it was once a road.
So me and my guy were actually camped up under our lines, and we would just like call in for our tailboards, and we would just get up and move. You know.
So were you on foot the whole time then? Like every day?
And then we like dropped our van off, me and this one guy at the bottom of one mountain, and then we got picked up when we got to the other side.
Oh, sweet.
Took us like 3 days.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, but
you just camped the whole 3 days, just up and then down the other side?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man, that's the way to do it, man.
Dude,
that's mountain time. It's the mountains.
This time the camping was insane. You should have seen this shit. Yo, I got to tell you about these mountain lions.
Yeah, dude, I know all about mountain lions,
dude,
man.
Every night I would sweep the site and wake up with fresh tracks in the morning.
That's not what you really want to see.
Nah,
I'll be honest with you.
Not.
You don't want to.
My man was loaded, so
you have to be, man.
He would have busted through the tent and let everything up.
Yeah.
He would have started a whole new fire.
You have to be carrying when you're up there, man. If you're out in the wilderness, you got to be packing some heat because you don't know what you're gonna cross, man. It could be a bear. Be a mountain lion, could be one of those. And those things are big and they're
dude. I'll show you
bigger than what you think they are.
I'll show you the tracks.
Yeah, their paws are huge, dude.
It was about a 60, 70-pound animal from what the guy said.
Yeah, but their paws are like they're like pancakes. They're big, man. They just latch on you. They're scary little bastards. In Colorado, they're all over the place, so that's why we see them a lot. So
I don't know what the difference is between a mountain lion and a cougar and a fucking.
There's differences.
Fucking thing.
Say it with your chest. Tell us how you feel. Damn felines. All right, cool. We're gonna go ahead and take a quick 5-minute break. When we come back, we're gonna talk to Belinda and her opinion on the wing sim and her feedback, a little more personal feedback than we had last weekend, because she had a good point, and I wanted to talk about that for a little bit. So give us 5 minutes, and we'll be back. Cool? Awesome. Here we go. See you in 5.
Marty.
What happened?
What's up, everybody? Sorry. A little delay. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Gang members, you still here?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back to the Drone Hangar. This is our gonna be our last segment. So we're going to talk a little bit about videos and get the rest of the gang in here. Hold on. There we go. Just like that song. It's working well tonight. It's cool. We got to talk to Mike for a little bit. There's the rest of the gang. There's Brian and Belinda. I'm sure I get you unfrozen. There you go. Unfrozen. There you go. So, where do you want to start? Do you want to start with videos or or what do you want to talk about? The sim. This is our segment. This is our segment. That's what I'm calling it.
Okay.
It's Shelby's fucking segment. Goddammit. That's the way it's gonna
Shelby's
be. Yeah, making a law here. Goddammit. Down here on the show. This is Shelby's segment. Damn it. That's the way it's gonna roll. No, I kid. I did want to show some things. I'll see if we get to it. But I did want to talk to you about the sim, and you too, Brian. We've been, it's kind of hot in our community right now. So you're either, still trying to get your last flights in before it gets really, really cold. Weather starts to change again because we hit winter. Or you've been also going on that sim. You've heard about it for sure. So, and I've got my take on it. I've given my review on it, what I think it does, what it does not do, from a professional standpoint, I guess you want to call it, if anything. But I wanted to get, Belinda, you and I were talking, and then Brian, I wanted to get your feedback again a little bit more. You elaborated some, but more on your take. So whoever wants to go first, that's fine. I'm not saying Belinda go first or Brian, you can go first. I don't give a shit. I can flip a coin. We can do whatever. We can take our time, figure it out.
Brian.
Brian, there we go. All right, so there we go.
Well,
you're on echo.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, he wanted it.
Yeah, it's fine. You're good.
All right.
I don't have to have an echo.
Okay. Give us a sexy view then.
Yeah.
Because it looks better. Because he looks like a headless, bodiless head. Yeah, you just tilt it down a little bit more. There you go. Cool.
All right. So
talk into that microphone. Yeah, pull close to you. There you go. All right. That's why we do rehearsals. Just saying, but that's okay. Continue. How quiet are we going to be? Speak.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Brian?
Brian? No, can't hear you. Better check those audio feeds. All right, so Belinda, let's go over to you then. We'll get back to Brian. So give us your take on, though you said you've been doing a lot of sim this week. So give me your take, honestly. No holds barred here. You can say what you want to say.
I mean, it's a great learning tool. Okay.
Yeah.
I realized that I'm not gonna go out and take whatever I saw I can do and go fly it into a building, but it does teach us new or in the middle stick movements, how to hold your hands, how not to hold your hands. I mean, I learned today that I'm actually putting my finger on my stick and I'm tilting it to the left a little bit.
Okay, so you're seeing some more of the mechanics of you holding your transmitter and seeing that the little flaws that you're doing or whatever it is. Yeah, I mean, I totally agree with you.
It's great for somebody to just learn stick movement, That's all I'm using it for. I don't want to race. I don't want to do any of that, but I do want to become a better pilot. And it helps me finger movement. I mean, that's really all you're learning.
Muscle memory. You're getting muscle memory. And when we were talking in rehearsals, it was you're trying to get to A to Z. You're like D and E right now, and you're wanting to get to the end where you're completely proficient.
I want to get to the Shelby end.
Or whatever it is. You want to be the level, right? But to get there, you can either do it the way I've done it and others and spend the time and the money, right, to get to the Z, or now that the sim is in existence, you can get from A to good portion through to the last, few letters using, I think, the sim. You're missing 20%, which is at least 20, if not more. I would say maybe closer to 30.
Which is hands-on.
Well, it's in the real life, which is weather. It's the weather, the wind, all those elements. That stuff all plays into how this stuff works, how you build it. How you build the airframe. All the components you put into it.
But that sim is not designed to do that.
No, and it's not. It's not to replicate that. And I think that's where, You were saying you were hearing
teaching you
people
stick
catching
movement.
flack or
That's it.
saying negative. You were saying they were talking negative about it. I think you said.
Oh yeah, I mean, lots of people are saying, "Hey, come out here in the real world. I'll beat your butt." Well, we're not in that. I'm not in that sim to beat anybody's butt.
I know you get
You know?
the what it breeds, which is what I thought it would is to an extent, is you're going to get the competitive side, because the racing aspect of it is cool for someone who does do this for racing. Okay, that it does help with keeping muscle memory going. It's not necessarily gonna. It will improve my line a little bit. It will help me see at different lines if my airframe can do what it's doing in the sim. It will allow me to see possibly lines that I never thought of before. But then outside of that, that's it. Because the rest of it all has to come down with being there. So, there is a distinct difference of, maybe you can run a tight-ass run on this sim, but when it comes to real life, it is a totally different thing. And it comes down to a lot of factors, and one of which the sim does not have to duplicate. It's just like you're not building a frame, and you know that, Belinda. You build very nice frames, right? Each one does what? Each one has their own character.
Each one has its own character. Each one has its own name. Each one has its own paint job. Each one has my own heart of whatever I'm thinking at that time. But
and they fly.
Yeah, I've crashed a lot. I've busted a lot of cameras. 3 years. I feel bad because I'm 3 years and I'm where I'm at. But coming from a point where my husband thought I wasn't going to fly nothing because what I go through.
Right.
Sometimes my brain is thinking something, and my hands, I cannot tell my hands to do it. They will not move.
Right.
So from where I'm at, I think it's awesome. Yes, I'm slow, but today it builds you a little confidence.
Absolutely.
So that you can even go out there and attempt. Because today, first time ever, or it was last night actually, I flew straight up to this little building, went straight up.
Yeah, you did one of
it,
the sim. I thought it was the university, but I guess I could have swore it was the university.
There's one at the rural. I can't say
the
that
rural
word.
airstrip.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
And
I didn't think there was one. Okay.
And I went straight up it, over it, and then dived it. And my husband was like, "You don't dive with wings." I said, "Well, I can do it on the sim."
Oh, what are you talking about? What do you mean you don't dive with wings?
I told him. I said, "Shelby can do it."
I'm about ready.
I'm gonna learn.
I can refer your husband to my channel and go back to me diving communications tower.
He knows. He's just talking smack.
But no, they again, like it's a sim. You got to take it for what it is. I think
I'm not gonna go out there and do that.
It's allowing you to get a lot of stick time and saving a lot of money. Because then when you go out, here's the one thing that it does. The sim does change. It does help you. It's going to help the new person. It's going to help the novice to intermediate. It's definitely going to improve that game. So if you're getting into wings, or you're wanting to get into wings, or anything like this, or any of these other fixed wings that are in there, because they're not just wings, and you want to do it all via FPV, you can even do it LOS. So you can do it all with great physics. It's good physics that are in the game. You want to try the wing sim. If you're a novice to intermediate, this is going to be great for you. It's going to be a tremendous tool for learning and save you a lot of money. It really will save you a lot of money. Now, eventually you're going to have to do like in real life with like Velocity Drone and everything else. You're going to have to go out, and you don't have to, but if you want to do it in the real world, you're going to have to go out and actually do it in the real world. You're going to actually have to build one. You're going to have to actually fly it. And there's a whole other learning curve there. Launching and landing, and you can't hit a space bar. And so what happens to me, Belinda?
Oh yes, it was hold on.
Yeah, forgot.
It reared its ugly head.
It reared its ugly head. That damn thing. We're gonna do the drum roll. Yes, it reared its ugly head. The sim did, which Rue mentioned, which is you bad habits that you have in the sim, you translate over to what you're doing in real life. If you're already advanced and you're doing like very advanced maneuvers and flying in freestyle, which is very true. I'm going in and I'm trying to corkscrew into this damn causeway like a walkway. I'll post the video this week. But I go into it all corkscrewy and crazy-like because I'm thinking of the sim, right? My mind latched onto the, I was doing this in the sim kind of moment. That's the bad part where it's like, crap, not the sim, and I can't hit space bar. So I was being way more aggressive than normal, right? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I kept doing all these hours in the sim. So when I went to the real world and flew, I'm like throttling the crap out of this thing, and I'm going all over the place, which it doesn't bode well for your friend. Because I crashed it quite a few times. It's still good, though. Thank God. Amen. It's in good shape. Poles, trees, all kinds of shit. But so the sim will create some bad habits that you got to watch for. So give us some more feedback there, Belinda. On what do you think? How much have you improved in like a week? If you were to put a percentage on it, like I improved 10%, or I maybe 20%.
I probably improved maybe 20%. Because
so?
I not only just flying for the muscle memory, I realized some things that I was doing wrong, you know?
Right.
And the times that I can remember Harvey saying, man, why are you going up and to the left? Well, I'm just pulling it up. Well, my finger kind of leans a little bit. And so it helps you not only just fly, but I think it helps you, especially a new person, it helps you see what you're doing wrong.
It does.
And you can go out and improve on that when you're out there.
I have to say, with the leaning of the transmitter, I noticed when I was in the sim on there for hours, and I noticed I was leaning my transmitter. And then when I went out today, it just happened where I was sitting in my chair, and next thing you know, I'm doing the same thing again. That's not normal. It's not normal. So I had to recorrect my brain. Like, no, we don't do that out here. We got to stop doing that. So again, you got to watch these things. You know, make sure you watch out for them. They will raise their little ugly heads.
You guys get to fly a whole lot more than I do.
I
get off at 8 o'clock at night, and it's dark. In the summertime, it might be good, but it's dark here. And with West Texas, I got a lot of wind, so I only really get to fly maybe. If I'm lucky, I get 2 days, which is Saturday and Sunday. Sunday's kind of short because we come back and do the show. But during the week, at least when I get off at 8 and make dinner, I can come in here and get on the sim, and hopefully I'll be a better pilot come spring.
Oh, I totally agree. Yeah, without a doubt. There's no doubt about that. That come springtime, you'll have jumped up a tremendous amount of percentage as far as your skill set. That's what I thought. I thought that for a beginner to intermediate level, that it's really going to aid them. I think the rest after that, it's more of you maybe refining a little bit more, and you're enjoying I don't know, something. You're just enjoying something in it, like the racing or the freestyling. I think it's still good, and I think it's totally worth getting. Totally worth getting. So it's not $36. You can't beat that. You plug your transmitters into it. You can set it all up.
You know what I think? I don't even know if this is a thing, but I was talking to Harvey on liftoff. They don't have air weather conditions either.
No, I don't think any of these have. I don't think.
It doesn't affect me flying freestyle out there, but what if they did you guys on the races like today? It's the day you have to show up for your races. It's 15-mile-per-hour winds.
Right.
Tomorrow it's 8. The next day it's 0. It's just a toss-up of what you're going to get. Kind of like what you got when you went over there to the East Coast to fly.
Yeah.
And you had all that wind.
Yeah, that was
nobody would have went.
Yeah,
y'all know that.
Yeah, it was.
But that's what I think they ought to put in there. It's just a random drawing. This is what you got for that day. Period. That way, all of you get the same thing.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, but there's. I'm sure there are programming issues and makes it a lot harder and to obtain to achieve to have the physics of like air and all that getting in there. I believe that's what the issue is. So it's not just kind of cut and dry. It's not just black and white. It's like, hey, if you can do this, you can do that as well. No, pertaining to this particular variable winds, having weather into a game, it's actually an issue. So hopefully maybe something comes out. But just remember when you do go and fly that you're going to pay attention. There's a big learning curve all in itself. It
was the same thing with liftoff.
But it's like it took me almost a full day for my brain to latch back into flying FPV wing like normal, because I was flying my spec wing like normal versus the way it does in the sim. I get back in my brain that it's not as digital as that. It's bouncing and it's moving around. It's pockets of air it's hitting. It's getting turbulence off these poles or whatever it may be. Or changing and going behind it.
You're doing it a whole lot more than me. So
yeah, we are. We're
y'all racing it. I can see where it affects y'all's brain. Y'all are on it all the time.
Yeah, well, if you notice, I've taken a few days off. I
Yes,
just
you have,
I broke
'cause
away.
I
I'm
was
like, I got to
looking
go
for you
back and
last night,
fly.
And I was looking for you today.
Yeah, I got to go fly. I need to go fly. I mean, it does not give me the air therapy like
Oh,
real
no,
flying
by
does.
no means.
No, it doesn't. So that's the main.
I
That's
go through
the.
withdrawals right now because I haven't got to fly all weekend. So next weekend, when I get out, I'm gonna have a 2-week gap. And
Right.
Here we go again.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I'm putting my GoPro 8. Is that what
Yep.
it is?
Yeah, the Hero 8.
The Hyper Smooth. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's gonna be a nice. That always makes good wing video.
It's
that
gonna
hyper
go
smooth.
on my hardcore.
All right, so let's go on to Brian. Brian, what do you think?
Oh. Hi,
So,
Marty.
Brian, what do you think?
I like it, but just like you were talking about snow, wind,
Take the filter off because I think that's cutting your mic.
Yeah. Every other word.
Yeah, it cuts his mic out. Nope.
Brian.
Nope. Still can't do it. Can't do it, Brian. I don't know what it is, man. I don't have crickets, but I can play this because it's been the yep. You knew it was coming. It's gonna happen when this shit happens. Brian, your audio's not working again, man. I try to cut it down like this and still can't hear you. Nope. Still can't hear you. Well, there you go. We can do interpret for Brian. Can we interpret for Brian? Should we do that? Well, I don't know what the hell it is, man. It should be working right here. I turned it on. I turned off all everything. You still can't hear me? So I think it's okay. I know you can hear me, right? Yeah. We can't hear you though.
See him. I don't do that.
Well, damn it. Yeah, we tried.
Oh.
It's just the way it
there
works.
you go. Brian, your mouth is not even moving. Are you trying to talk? Brian.
It's just giving up.
Brian.
Brian?
Yeah, he just sitting there.
No,
His
he
mouth's
can't.
not
He
moving.
can't do it. So.
Can you hear us?
Well, I guess that's it. I guess we'll wrap it up with that.
I guess that's.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
his consensus was that he was with it, meaning same thing. It doesn't duplicate, but it's good for a tool to learn
He
on.
likes it, but yeah.
Yeah.
But
At the end of the
he
day,
doesn't
the
like
real
the
flying is
weather.
I think at the end of the day, because I don't want to think anybody think I'm poo-pooing all over it. I'm not.
Yeah, we're
At the
not.
end of the day is it's a sim, and the real thing is going to always be better than whatever sim may be. So fill in the sim and fill in the thing it's simming for. The real thing is, I think, always going to be better. So in this case, real FPV and really flying a wing still is much more exhilarating than a sim, and I don't think they're trying to replace that. So just want to make sure I'm clear on that.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah.
They're just trying to learn. They're
Don't want
just
to
trying to
poo-poo
help
on
everybody
it. And it's a
learn.
lot of fun. If you get into it and you like
I
being
think it's
competitive, they
great.
do it on Saturdays. They have
I
points
wish
race.
I had it 2 years ago.
Yeah, me too. It would save me a lot of money. I know it would save Brian some money.
Saved me a lot of money too.
Yeah, he's a non-disabled. Ask him
Saved
yes or no
me some
questions.
money.
But I guess it's better time than any. Let me see if I can't dig for it. It's usually back here, hidden, always. When I want to have it, it's not there. What happened, man?
Uh-oh.
You sent me a
What'd he
message?
say?
I don't know. You go ahead and read it.
What
What do you say? I'm showing full
He's saying
output.
I am showing full output. Perhaps
Well,